Hello, hello. How are we? How are we? Evening. evening. SJ, welcome in. The Cat, welcome in. Clown Hoof, welcome in. Ross Wilkin, welcome in. The Cat, 1018, welcome in. John must be looking for his Vimto bonbons. I actually can't find Vimto bonbons anywhere anymore, and it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But how is everybody? Hope everyone is well. Fit and well. I'm looking forward to this. Guys. We've got a lot to build up on. Got loads to build up on. Been away. JW, hello. Welcome in. God, it's going to be surreal for can't talk. For those of you that haven't seen my personal streams, this is my new room. We're in Manchester. We've moved to the concrete jungle. Is that what they call it? Yeah, whatever. We're here. We're live. We're enjoying it. I'm just going to tweet out the stream. Let me know if you're in here. Put some stuff in the chat. Got any questions? Be good to see Exeter live on Sky on Thursday. I'll be going to the game. And we'll address all of that in a little bit later on. But yes, I will be at the game. Got a real soft spot for Exeter on this Thursday night. Ross Wilkin, don't you worry. Support your local. I like it. How am I settling in, JB? Great. I'm loving it here. Absolutely loving it here. It's good to be away from everything and just be able to sort of focus on yourself a little bit and hopefully develop career-wise a little bit more as well. So yeah, it's very good, Clowny. Thanks for asking. Hope you're well. Let me just quickly go on to here. Ooh. Let me grab the link from YouTube. Welcome in. We'll give people a little bit of time to get in here. And then we shall... a little bit more as well. And I'm playing my own voice. Quality. If I go here, go bang. Then I need to go bang. 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 Boom. Not yet. Boom. I've also got my tea here tonight. Any more away days coming up? I can't tell you, JW. I can't tell you. That's a secret. What's around the corner, John? Well, not an awful lot, to be honest. Not an awful lot. Just trying to settle in. There's so much stuff. I didn't realise, being an adult's a bit shit. So there's so much stuff you've got to do. Sorting out house-wise and all that jazz. Bills, council tax, internet, rent. That's about it, really. It doesn't sound like a lot when you list them off, but it is. We've got tea as well tonight, because obviously we're not going to have tea time Thursday. So here's the tea. That is chicken, golden vegetable rice with a little bit of Nando's medium sauce and a little bit of ketchup as well. We'll give it a little taste test. What are we saying? Here we go. Oh, stay on. Goodness gracious. Splendid. Watching any international games tonight? I'm not, Louis Harrison. I really can't get behind international games. If City players are playing, which I think Josh McGuinness might be, but he's injured, isn't he? Do they play tonight? Tom Sheldon says room tour. You'll have to come to my my room for that, Tom. You'll have to come to my room. What's your favourite bill? Absolutely not council tax. That's ridiculous. You know what? Probably the internet bill. I quite like the internet bill because it allows me to do this. So I go with the internet bill. Right, my webcam is playing up. Now, I don't know how to stop that, and it's really frustrating. Stop doing that. I don't know if it's doing it for you guys, but stop doing that. I was all on board till the ketchup was mentioned. Honestly, paprika and ketchup together, I'm telling you, you're living under a rock if you haven't tried it. How's the new house? Latest episode was great. Thank you to Caveman. Great. Amazing. I love it here. I absolutely love it here. Jealous of you guys having a ginger Pirlo? Well, yeah. I can't believe it sometimes either. Tom Sheldon's coming. Yeah, I know you'll be coming, Tom. I know you'll be coming here. You'll be coming here. Right, webcam. Stop that. That's really peeving me off. I don't know why it's doing that. If I change to live... I don't know what to do about that. It's really annoying me. Used to live around where you are now, John. Banyan tree breakfasts are well worth it. You know what? I'm going to write that down in my notes. Absolutely, I'm going to write that down in my notes. Why would I not? And I've clicked on reminders. Brilliant. Banyan tree. Okay. Banyan tree. Who put that in? Sam T, thank you. Joseph Raggett needs to get James Alcott on the pod soon. Yes, James Alcott's brilliant. Ermson says tiny club. Okay. Evening Thought, how are you? Loose connection. It's not though. Why is it? See, now it's really bad. Right, hold on a minute. Let me change scenes. I don't know. I don't know what to do or what to say, to be honest. Loose connection. I don't think it is a loose connection. Let's try talk about this. We'll see how we go. If I go minimize this here, and so Northern Ireland are playing in about 5 minutes or so. I'm going to move my webcam just to the right, just so that I can see whether it glitches or not. Thoughts on the Tuchel news? Yeah, I just saw that break as I was cooking my tea. It's such a bizarre one, I think, from an England perspective. So bizarre. But he's a good gaffer, isn't he? So it could work. It really weirdly could work. But I'm a big fan of the stat that no team has ever won a World Cup without a manager from its nation. Cheers, Clowny, if I appreciate that. Realistically, let's get down to the real news that everyone cares about. And that's this Thursday's game, 8 o'clock on Sky. Evening, Jay Whitman. How are we, Jay? You good? Hope you're well. He is the complete opposite of Southgate. That's so true, Clownhoof. That's so true. So true. Right. Let's disregard league position, okay? This team are much better than anybody's given them credit for. Okay? And I'm going to show you why right now. I'm going to show you why right now. Where is it? There we go. This result. Ross Wilkins says, how's Milanik Ali been playing? Hit and miss, Ross. Very hit and miss. I think there's a really, really good player in there. I just don't know when we'll see it consistently. But there's a tremendous, tremendous player in there. Physically, there's probably not many people better than him in the league. He's chiseled, he's quick, he's strong. His hold-up play is actually underratedly really good. When he can properly pin someone and bring the ball down, he brings people into play really well. I just question his decision-making in the final third at times. But that's fine. That will come. It's a big step up the conference to League One. And, you know, Ed Francis struggled in the first few games with the pace of the game. But he's settled in a little bit better now, so yeah, I think he'll be good for us, Ross. I think he will be good for us. This result, though. He's no John Marquis. Well, I mean, John Marquis is a really experienced head at this level. Really experienced. Kind of jealous of that signing a little bit, actually, because he's probably like a little bit. He's quite similar to Josh McGuinness in that regard, in the way he plays. But I'm really jealous of John Marquis. I think he's a top quality striker at this level. And I think Bristol Rovers just were disregarding players left, right and centre last season, like Woodsy, Marquis. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. I think this is a really important result in Shrewsbury's season. Camera, stop glitching. Stop glitching. Why does it... Is it only glitch every time I move? Is it when I'm moving? God, I think it's when I'm moving. Can it not, like, pick up my face? God knows. Absolutely God knows. Let's look at their lineups. I think this is a big result for Shrewsbury this season. I think this will turn their season around. I still think they'll be in and around the relegation zone. Don't get me wrong. I think they'll be fighting for safety. But I think this will be big. I think beating Crawley was really important. This again, they have to win that. If they want to try and stay up, they have to be winning games like that. Because I think Crawley, their only saving grace was that Matey was going to keep him up. God, his name, Scott Lindsay, was going to keep him up. Because he's a magician. Genuinely is such a talented manager. But after losing him, I think Crawley are pretty certainly gone. So for them to win this, I want to say comfortably, but it's not really comfortably. I mean, they were 5-2 up till the 95th minute. But I'm pretty sure they went... Did they go... So yeah, they went 2-1 down. And then 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2, 5-3. So they weren't as comfortable victors in this as maybe they would seem. What did the stats say? Lots of shots from both sides. 6-5. So they basically scored every shot they had on target. Shrewsbury, bar one. Which maybe makes you think... If the keeper's facing 6 shots, you wanted to save more than 5. 8-minute interview with Gary Calder was lovely, says Winspit. Oh, wasn't it just delicious? I love that bloke. Absolutely love that bloke to bits. The last Crawley goal was a fluke, deflected free kick. Yeah, he still went in, though. Still went in. Podquezzy, do you think Alfie is more invested in Exeter than he makes out on the pod? Surely your enthusiasm is rubbing off, and he's at least glancing at their scores. I think he looks more than he gives on, 100%. But with Alfie, you just never know. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to lie. Although he's not really lying. But, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to play that down. So, excuse me. I don't know. But in answer to your question, I think he's doing it a little bit for show. Saying, I don't check. When was the red? Good question, Clownhoof. 56th minute. Josh Flint. So that kind of changes the game as well. You've got, good amount of time there to play that with 10 men. Good questions by Craig as well. Yeah, brilliant. I mean, Craig's great at his job. Craig's brilliant. Thought so. He's a fibber. Hey, I'm not saying he definitely does check the results. I'm just saying I'd like to think he does. 56 mins, Clownhoof. Yeah, that was when the red card was. Now, obviously, we all know about John Marquis. We absolutely all know about John Marquis. What this guy has to offer at this level. I think it might have been... Someone might have paid £1 million for him once, Was it Portsmouth that paid £1 million? No. Oh, yeah, it was Portsmouth. Portsmouth paid 1.7 mil. 1.7 mil for John Marquis. This is a £1.7 million player at one point in time. I think people overlook this. Now, admittedly, it is his only fee. But if someone's willing to spend that kind of money on you, you best believe he's a good player. You best believe he's a good player. So we all know what John Marquis brings to the table. How many goals has he scored this season? He's got 2 in League One in 8 games. So it's not terrible. He's going to be a real threat. George Lloyd. Really like George Lloyd. Really like George Lloyd. Great player. I think, where was he before? Oh, I can't think off the top of my head where he was at before. Cheltenham. Is that where I saw him? No. Where did I see him? Yes, I did. I did see him play for Cheltenham, I think. Can't remember, but good player. Good player. I think he scored at the weekend. He's got 3 goals in the league already. Dangerous front two. Well, I'm trying to see. I don't think is there. Oh, he is there. Tom Bloxham. Tom Bloxham was the one who stood out to me last season, and another chap that they had. Bayliss? Bayliss, was it? Don't sleep on George Lloyd either. Absolute workhorse. Yeah, I was just mentioning that, Ross. Obviously, I know I'm a little bit delayed, so that's fun. Hey, Mary, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in again. This is the young lad I'm interested in, though. Leo Castledine. First of all, what a name. Second of all, I believe he's on loan from Chelsea. Yes, he is on loan from Chelsea. Really, really exciting by the sounds of things. Has played really well. Obviously, Ross, if you're in here, you'll be able to comment a little bit more. Bayliss went to Lincoln. Yeah, I liked Bayliss. I really liked Bayliss last season. This guy excites me. Longish sort of hair. I don't know whether he doesn't have it anymore, but that long hair sort of. Yeah, look at him there. Look at him. Whew. Tell you what, exciting player. Jordan Rossiter again. I think this is one of the ones. Was this one of the ones that Rovers? Yeah, Bristol Rovers sort of neglected a little bit. So maybe there's players that people can, a player that someone can get. Is that Alex Gilliard? Okay, they've got a good little squad. Mal Benning, obviously, stalwart at this level. Been around the block. Toby Savin, again, really good, really well-known keeper. David would like Leo, very good-looking chap. Yeah, Ross, absolutely. I mean, I was just touching on it there. Absolutely fantastic. So if you look at the squad, Nsiala, I'm not sure about. Really not sure about. Was he at Burton last season? I'm pretty sure he was at Burton last season. Yeah, not sure about him. Really, really not sure about him. Ross, you'll be able to tell me a little bit more maybe, but I'm not sure about him. I saw him play a couple of times. Now, I can really, really, really get behind the M. Feeney and J. Feeney. I hope they're brothers. We'll be able to tell by their pictures. They're not brothers. Okay. But I can get behind the double Feeneys. Really, really like that. Really like that. I know that's not great insight, but I really, really like the double Feeneys. It's quite fun to say, actually, double Feeney, double Feeney, double Feeney. He's about as fast as a tortoise, is Nsiala. Yeah, bit stiff. Not for me. Not my kind of centre-back. Obviously, I bet he wins a lot in the air. Probably really good physically, but just doesn't really excite me, to be honest. Doesn't excite me at all. Not that a defender should, but just doesn't. I just don't feel. I wouldn't feel comfortable with him. I'm a Newcastle fan living in Shrewsbury. Have connections to Exeter, and Grandad played for them in the '60s. No way. Would I be welcome in the away end on Thursday? And can I get a ticket to collect at the ground? Absolutely, you'd be welcome in the away end. Of course, you would be. And yes, I believe you can buy a ticket online, and they'll get taken up on the day. If not, you can buy a ticket on the day. So it's not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure you can buy a ticket on a day. But if you want to be safe, they'll get taken up. So that's amazing. I'd love to know who your granddad was. That'd be great. But yeah, absolutely be welcome in the away end, SJ. Absolutely. Tough game, I think. I think a real tough game. Obviously, they've played this Saturday, which we've had the beauty of not playing. But, they're in a little bit of form now. So does that benefit them more than it benefits us? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But exciting. It's going to be on Sky. So for anyone who can't make it, I think we're taking quite a few fans from what they said in the press interviews. So it's going to be good. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Oh, the camera. Let me change scenes quickly. See if that fixes it. Nope. I don't know why it's doing that. Stop doing that. Just check Castledine with mid-calf socks. Love that. That's amazing. That is so good. Absolutely love that. Right, I don't know what to do about this webcam, people. I really don't know what to do about this webcam. It's really peeving me off. Why is it doing that? I just don't know. Oh, it's really annoying me. I'll keep it in this mode for now. Minecraft John, yeah. Well, welcome to Minecraft John. Derek Smalls will be excited. Who's Derek Smalls? Should I know who Derek Smalls is? Derek Smalls. Nope. Don't know who Derek Smalls is. Now my webcam's just going, what is going on? This is absolutely ridiculous. Right. This is absolutely mental. Stop doing that. What is going on? Can anyone tell me why that's happening? That's really frustrating. I can't unplug it though. Like if I unplug it, then I have to quit OBS because it's a stupid piece of software. It looks like it's fine now. It's so bizarre how it's doing that. I'm gonna have to sort that out off stream and hope it just sorts itself out. Is Josh McGuinness starting? Is the real question. No. Is he on the bench? He is. I don't think he'll come on. Obviously, Christy Pym. Sorry, yeah, Ross, that is true. I should have put a seizure warning out. It's not really fair on people, but it's ridiculous. Why is it do that? Christy Pym called up for Northern Ireland. It's very interesting. I saw him play for England. Evening, John. What's your best away day food? Two stand out for me. A White Hart Lane pizza or a slice or a pie at Wigan. So, the pies at Leighton Orient are meant to be unbelievable. What's my best? Tell you who did good food, actually, Salford. When I went to, when I did the away day of Ellis, they had some really good, fried chicken. It was great. It was really good, actually. I recommend that. Don't know why my thumbs typed evening like that. It's okay, it worked. I knew what you meant. Absolutely. I just want to see Shrewsbury's running. Thoughts on Tuchel to England, John? Really bizarre. Spoke about this a minute ago, but he's just complete opposite to Southgate, I think. But it's a really interesting decision. I wouldn't say I find it annoying when Exeter players go away on international duty, but I find it annoying that we're not playing. It doesn't. It's not upsets me is the wrong word. I was going to say upsets me then. It just gives me nothing to do. Ever been to Bradford away? Says Ben Emmett. I have. I've been in the away end. I've done the boardroom. I've done a lot at Bradford. It's great, lovely stadium. But I never really get food in the concourses really. Just get something on the way back, like a McDonald's or something like that. Something easy. Absolutely wins, but it does seem like a weird decision. Let's read up on it, shall we? Let's read about it together. Let's see what the newspapers are saying about it. Thomas Tuchel has agreed to become the new England manager. Oh, get out my face! After reaching a deal with the Football Association and the German will be unveiled later this week. Tuchel quickly emerged as the frontrunner on Tuesday, having left his job at Bayern Munich manager at the end of last season. After receiving assurances the German was interested in the job, FA chiefs quickly entered into negotiations with him. A deal has now been agreed, as first reported by the Times, with Tuchel becoming just the third permanent foreign manager of the England team in the country's history, following in the footsteps of the late Sven Eriksson and Fabio Capello. The FA have been searching for a successor since the end of Euro 2024, and Gareth Southgate resigned from his post. I mean, look, he's won a lot. He's won a lot. Evening, John. Did I miss the building of the stream? The building? What do you mean, Shandy? I'm an Ipswich fan, and half our squad go amazing on internationals. Get really worried about injuries. I don't really get worried about injuries because we don't have that many players that go away. But I get it if there was loads. Evening, Ruben. If there was loads of our players going international duty, I would worry a little bit more. It's interesting that they've not gone for Lee Carsley, to be honest. I really thought they'd just go successor. Like 21's manager is the next England manager. Because that seems to have worked, but it's an interesting decision. It's a really interesting decision. One that, like I said in the start of the stream, no manager has ever won the World Cup managing a nation that isn't their home nation. So he's quite passionate, isn't he, Tuchel? So I wonder how he'll garner that sort of interest and things like that, and passion, and because I feel like with someone like Gareth Southgate or someone like Lee Carsley, there's a commonality to buy into. Like, he's English, he's with us, he's ours, he understands English culture, that kind of stuff, which is what I think Gareth Southgate did really well. He sort of put himself in the position of a fan. He gave a really down to earth account of himself. I personally, I know this is a contract, I don't think if it had been our choice, or the choice of the FA or whatever, I wouldn't have got rid of Southgate. I know he left of his own accord, but I would have stayed. I would want him to stay, and that was because people didn't really. I think people will soon learn that what Southgate did was really, really incredible. Actually, oh, the webcam's gonna glitch again, isn't it? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Any ideas when Reece Cole is back fit? I mean, as far as I'm aware, he is fit. I just think he's struggling to get into the squad. We're having to leave some good players out because we're on fire. We're going to critique a building each street. Oh, no, you haven't, Shandy. Yes. Yeah. If someone wants to pick a building, like Shandy said, for me to critique and talk about, I'm more than happily, I'll happily critique one. Absolutely. Abso-flippin'-lutely will critique a building. Anyone got any buildings in their local area they'd like critiquing? Put them in the chat. Put them in the chat. Oh, webcam. This is really frustrating. Can it stop? Can it stop doing that, please? We're not going to do football stadiums. Anglia Square, Norwich. Okay, we can do Anglia Square, Norwich. I'm sure we can do Anglia Square, Norwich. Oh dear. Right, let me change scenes for you guys. Gary said that Reece was back on the grass this week, but not doing any contact, I guess, along with Dimmy. Okay, cool. I thought he was back fit, but there you go. Evening, John. Listen to the pod earlier today. How's the job hunt going? Hey, we're fine. We're fine on this end. We're doing fine. We'll find something, I'm sure. Did you do TalkSport this week, John? Danny, I did that last week, and there'll be a pod at some point this week about it. So all I'll say is it was the best professional experience I've ever had. It was incredible. This is really crap, guys. I don't know. My nose is only running because I've got hot sauce on it. Apologies, design assembly, but I don't need an lemsip. I can't even talk. This flipping webcam. I'm turning it off for now. This is crap, guys. This is really bad. Is this the right one? Whoever put it in, Ruben, is this the right place? This can't be a real building, surely. What is that spiral stair? It's like the Bernabeu, but just smaller. Right, let's try and bring the webcam back. Nope, it's still glitching. Goodbye, you're gone, because you're going to hurt everyone's eyes. I think the term is brutalist architecture, says Shandy. Okay. The fish around in Erith is worth. Okay, you know what? I'll check that. Okay, I'll give it out of 10. That's a 4 out of 10. The Anglia Square. Anglia Square is a 4 out of 10. Let me go and search for, what was it? Fish roundabout. Fish roundabout Erith. Absolutely having none of that. I'm having none of it. I'm having none of that. Sorry, guys. That's absolutely terrible. That's so bad. That is so bad. What is, like, I know what it is, but is it a fish getting pulled in by a... Oh, it's 2 fishies. Oh, it's 3 fishies. Oh, that's quite cute, actually. No, I can actually get behind that. You know what? That's a 7 out of 10. I like fish roundabout. 7 out of 10 fish roundabout. Really like fish roundabout. Really like it, actually. Might even bump it up to a 10. What's this? What's in the surrounding areas here? What's this in the back? Ooh. Really like that. I really like that. I have changed my tune. It's quite nice. At first I was like, oh, it's a bit tacky, but it's quite nice, actually. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. What's the next one? Okay, I'm going for Trellick Tower. Let's change scene quickly. Trellick Tower. No. And this really is a no. Goodness gracious, webcam. It's just too much going on, isn't there? I don't mind this little feature here. I don't know who is it, like a command center? Is that like penthouse room? The lads be out in Shrewsbury if they win on Thursday. Probably not Winspit, to be honest. Probably not. Is there much to do in Shrewsbury? Anyone in here know anything about the nightlife in Shrewsbury? Someone drove into that fish once to call life a day. No one knows why it's there. Okay. Bit of a morbid story. Is Rob Beckett any good at FIFA? Yeah, he's okay. I mean, he's as good as a 37-year-old man would be at FIFA. They survived, thank God. Well, good stuff. Shrewsbury's a good night out, maybe not on a Thursday. Okay, we'll take that into consideration. Is the webcam stop playing up now? That'd be nice. Cool. Trellick Tower is a 3 out of 10. Absolute smells of a 3 out of 10. Old Market Hall. You know what? Shrewsbury's... Any buildings in Shrewsbury would be nice. Here we go. Ooh, this is cozy. I really like that. Really like that. That's a 9 out of 10 at the moment. Let me me address any further issues. Nice, cozy at night. Really like this, like Victorian. Is it a Victorian building? How do you feel about Exeter's FA Cup draw? God, that's a good question, Lewis Price. I should have addressed that before moving on to old buildings. They're flying, aren't they, Barnet? So probably going to be a tough game. I can see it being one we lose, to be honest. I can really see that being one we lose. Just screams of us losing it. To be honest, I wouldn't be too disheartened if we went out of the cup competitions, because I think that was part of our downfall last season. So that's a Tudor building. Okay. Really like that. Oh, cultures. Who do you support, Lewis? Me neither, Ian. I'm not too fussed about the the FA Cup. I'd love to get far in it, like maybe third round, but if they go out, not too bothered. Right. This is a 9 out of 10. Look at that for it. Imagine doing a little gig in there. Swindon. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a great draw, to be honest. At least it's relatively close, kind of. Had any of your interviewers heard the pod? A couple had heard of it, yeah. But you know, when someone just goes, "Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that," just to say they have. I think that was more one of those cases. Right, we've got another building suggestion, so let me change scene. Someone said the Royal Pavilion, Brighton. Right, shut up. That's no. That isn't real, surely. Is this real? John, what's the best way to reach out to you for professional inquiries? I tried Instagram, but no avail. Maybe my email? Or Twitter. DM me on Twitter, Nathan. Yeah, if you've got any professional inquiries, just DM me on Twitter. I should see it. Wow, the Royal Pavilion is a beaut. That can't be real, though. Where? No. Where? Where is it? Shut up. Does it look like that? Shut up. Is everyone having me on? Is this like Google this, and it's actually like not anywhere near Brighton? This is not in the UK. Have you ever secretly sat in the homestand when Exeter are playing away? I mean, I've sat in the homestand quite a lot of times while Exeter are playing away in the boardroom. So, are we like no? But like, is this like actually in Brighton though? I gather it's real. But how is that? How have I never? Can you go in? Right, Royal Pavilion, Brighton tour. I'm booking a tour. If you can get a tour, I'm booking a tour. 20 quid. I'm not paying 20 quid. Right, I need some history. It's got to have a Wikipedia page, surely. History, here we go. That is definitely real. They actually make real stuff like that in the real world outside of the internet. Funny, Greg. Funny. George the Fourth built it. I went there for a school trip in year 6. What is it? The Royal Pavilion was constructed as the seaside pleasure palace of King George IV. But it was... No, that is 4th. But it has seen many twists and turns throughout its long history. In the mid-1780s, George, Prince of Wales, rented a small lodging house overlooking a fashionable promenade in Brighton. Brighton was developing from a decayed fishing town to an established seaside retreat for the rich and famous, being close to London. It also proved popular for the therapeutic, health-giving seawater remedies made famous by Dr. Richard Russell. Right, what did they do in this building? The Royal Pavilion grows. Okay, in 1811, George was sworn in as Prince Regent because his father, George III, had been deemed incapable of acting as monarch. Why? That's the real question. If anyone in the chat knows why. I'm joking, Greg. You're good. All the time, the Marine Pavilion was a modest building in size, not suitable for the large social events and entertainment. What is that? Is that... Honestly, this is unbelievable. It doesn't even feel real. That doesn't seem real to me. View of the Brunswick Square adjacent building. Bzz. Well, William IV, Queen Victoria. King William IV died in 1837 and was succeeded on the throne by his niece, Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria made her first royal visit to the Royal Pavilion in 1837, and this gesture of royal approval thrilled the people of Brighton. However, the lack of space at the Royal Pavilion... Lack of space? Lack of space? Sorry. Are we absolutely tripping balls here or what? That place is massive. Lack of space. Alright. Try come and live in this room. Lack of space. Flipping heck. As her family grew and the Royal Pavilion failed to provide her with the space and privacy she needed, she finally sold her uncle's pleasure palace to the town of Brighton for over 50,000. 50 grand. Flipping heck. How much? Like, let's get a conversion. Money converter. Oh no, not converter. What is it? Inflation converter. Inflation converter. UK. Oh, flipping heck, I don't want all of this crap. What year was it? 1850. Can it not go any further back than 1850 than that? Yeah, it can. Oop. That doesn't really help me. In the process of putting ice rink in the grounds over extras. No way, Ashley. Pretty sure King George III was mental. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Did David used to live in Brighton? Maybe he has some insight. Yeah, I think he'd be good actually. I'll ask him about it. What does the sign say on the back of your door? See, this is interesting. I will never tell. Maybe one day, maybe if everything in life goes swimmingly and I'm a success, I will tell people why that sign's there. But I've had it in every room I've had since that sign came into my life. There's a little cliffhanger for you guys. Those closest to me know why I have it there, but I won't tell anybody publicly. It's a motivating factor for me. Anyway, didn't ever think anyone would ask about that. Did it? A lot of excess came from the Georgian times because land values started going mental and people had money to travel, so they started bringing inspiration back from their travels. Okay, yeah, it feels very like Taj Mahal, in my opinion. This is an absolute 10 out of 10. In fact, I want to go. I really, really want to go. In fact, I will go. If I ever get a chance, I've never been to Brighton, but if I ever get a chance, I'm going. That is absolutely sensational. That just looks like the Taj Mahal, doesn't it? What is success? Tell me. What is success? Tell me if you find out. Okay, success is like a personal, subjective metric, in all fairness. But I understand what you're saying, Cardiff. Tried to read it on your stream last night. I mean, that what it actually says is a load of rubbish. It's just what it... I can read it for you. I'll read it for you. It says, these practice rooms were made possible by the generosity of Oscar Mayer Limited, High Grade Meats Limited, Summerfield Stores Limited, and the Holyrood School Charitable Trust, October 1998. That's all it says. The actual... What it says on it is a load of rubbish. Doesn't mean anything. It's just... It's some inspiration in the background for when I wake up every morning. But unless you really know why it's there, you won't know. 7.1 million is how much Queen Vic sold it for. Okay, Shandy, thank you for finding that, because that didn't help me at all. It's pretty decent, isn't it? When he left the room for a moment, it drew attention to the sign. Oh, there you go. People are attentive. That's good to know. Shandy, if you could, don't have to if you don't fancy it, but if you could, just get a little ranking system of we'll do this every stream. We'll rank some buildings from around the UK, and we'll do a little table chart sort of thing. Escape Milton Keynes, culture, my friend, culture. So I've seen some escape buildings before, because there's one in Leeds. But let's rate the one in Escape Milton Keynes. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. $8.25 million, it says, doesn't it? Oh, did it say Psychic Duck? God, that's terrible. That's me not paying attention, sorry. Still, 8.25 million is a pretty decent amount, isn't it? Whoa, Aston Martin. What's police? I mean, I need more images than that, really. Whoa. Okay. Slopey. You know what? It's like a... Oh, yeah, of course it's a ski slope. Nice. That's a 7 out of 10. It's big. I like big buildings. Big buildings I can't comprehend them in my mind. Old Way Mansion in Paint. Okay, so this is a local one. Oh yeah. Absolutely. This is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. I think I've seen this on like Country File or some bollocks. It's a 10 out of 10, innit? Chaps and chapettes. I mean, look at the inside of that. That's absolutely stunning. Escape brings back some memories. Is it something Briggsy says? Is what something Briggsy says? Spinnaker Tower, Portsmouth. Okay. Got a ski slope, cinema, KFC. What more do you need in life, really? Andrew, you know what? There actually isn't that much more that you could really want in life. When you're really deep, what life's about. There isn't much more. This angle makes me really excited. Like, imagine if you lived there. Like, that is absolutely superb. Singer in Sewing Machine Maker's old home. Singer in Sewing Machine Maker's old home. Singer. Message retracted. Okay, fair enough. This is a 10 out of 10. I mean, you should imagine living here. See, the staircase would be a bit overwhelming. The staircase would be a bit overwhelming. Like, imagine you just had your tea, and that's what you've got to go up. Chatsworth House. Okay, we'll have a little look at Chatsworth House. Oh, just a bit. How does everyone know where these bit? I thought they just don't even seem real. For the pod, yeah, that'd be nice. Welsh National Opera House is quite nice for a modern building too. Okay, Fort. We'll have a look at that one next. God, we're already bleeding down an hour. This is sensational. Have a stint on this. Granny's garden party there would be quite some... Right, seriously, don't even get me started. If we had Granny's Garden... Oh, it's in the Peak District. Yeah, that's not far from me at all. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This feature down here I really like a lot. Really like that. I'd have a little cup of tea down there, I think. I think I'd have a little cup of tea down there. Walk down with my cup of tea. Wander down. Straight into here. Straight into here. Oh, lovely bit of squirrel. Flipping heck, that's superb. This bridge. I mean, they know what they're doing, don't they, these architects? Don't like the roof and that. Okay, there's some good Pride and Prejudice. This is how I imagine grannies. No, not quite. I mean, not far off, Shandy. Not far off, but not quite. Not quite. This is incredible. This is absolutely stunning. Who's this? Chatsworth House reopening with ancient tapestries coming home for guest appearances. All right. Lovely. That is really... I could work in there all day. Look at this room. Library, Derbyshire, England. I just think what do you do? What do you do? Like, what do you do with all that space? Like, you could have a little footy pitch down here. Like, that's a bit of a waste of space. Sheeps. Lots of sheep. Shep. Multiple sheepies. Don't like that corridor at all. That's horrible. Oh, look at this little ducko. That's cute. This is a really nice... Who suggested this? Winspit. Absolutely delightful. Really like the library. Really, really like the library. That's a 10 out of 10 building. That's a 10 out of 10 building. Right, we've got time for one more. Got time for one more building. Get one more building in here. Actually, no. We don't have time for one more because Fort sent one in. Fort sent one in. I really wanted to check this one out, actually. Change scene real quick. Plonk. Right. Absolutely not. No way. Horrible. Nice inside. Horrible outside. Horrible. What does it say? In these stones, horizons. Okay, I'm guessing it's in Welsh. This is 5 maximum. Looks nice at night. Looks nice at night. That's lovely. Just no. It's not for me. Who's this fella? Right, mate? Nah, it's not for me. Not for me. That is vile. Sorry, that's vile. Who's this guy? Aidan Lang. Oh, he's the director of Welsh National Opera. There you go. Amazing inside. I mean, it looks like an unbelievable theatre. There's Medusa, look, in all her glory, I think. Maybe not. It's just not for me. I'll tell you what is a great building, right? And we'll end on this, because this is from my birth city. This is architecture at its finest. I'll tell you that for free. And this is the last building we're going to do before the end of the stream. The Guggenheim in Bilbao. Okay? You've got the dog. You've got the flowery dog. Classic. But this is a piece of absolute beauty. Look at it. Whew. Yeah, right. That's a good point. It would be easy to read. Absolutely. I mean, look at it. Beautiful city, full stop. Beautiful city, full stop. But just have a look at that. I mean, it's just absolutely splendid. The spider, quite an iconic spider. And my webcam's glitching again. Brilliant. We'll turn it off just so that people can really appreciate Basque beauty at its finest. Oh yeah, was the webcam in the way? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's gone now. So, I mean, look at that. Look. Oh, you know what? I'm leaving that one up. I'm leaving that one up. There we go. I've put it up at night. I've put it up at night, Winspit. Yeah, Greg. Greg knows his stuff. Brilliant. There we go. Right, that's all we've got time for today. We've addressed a lot. I am going to be going live on my personal channel in about 15 minutes or so. So, if you want to go and check that out, I'll put the link in the chat now. Put the link in the chat now. And if you want to come watch us play some games, I will hopefully have sorted the webcam out and sorted everything out, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Let me change back to live scene. There we go. Oh dear, the webcam's just completely broke. Well, it's good timing. Look at that. That is terrible. Yes, it will be a FIFA. We'll be playing some FIFA career mode. Maybe a little bit of Pro Clubs later on. But we'll see. So go check out the Twitch if you want to watch a little bit more of me. Hopefully the webcam will be fixed. It's not fixed now, but I'm going to unplug it. This is quite a good end to the stream. But thank you all for tuning in. You'll obviously be able to watch this back. And if you want to watch it, the first sort of half an hour is about Shrewsbury. And we're going to look at some buildings. We did look at some buildings. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. And I'll catch you all in about 20 minutes on my personal stream. If not, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.